Hi, I go by the name ANG Muda, and this is another episode of Angry with Angel Muda. This is the reaction towards the transfer saga of Gyökeres. They've been back and forth about the guy. We don't know if Sporting Lisbon are actually willing to sell the guy. We don't know his transfer fee, and there's like other club interested in it. I believe based on the last information, there is no concrete evidence of if there is actually a bid for Manchester United yet. But we all know that Manchester United are interested in the player. In this video, I'm trying to look for the positivity in all this and the best option for Man United when it comes to transfer saga like this. Because if you've been following Man United for years, you know every summer there have to be a transfer saga about Man United. Who will want to sign? If they're actually going to sign the player, if they are not going to sign the player, is it just rumor? We have the same thing when we signed Pogba years ago. We had the same thing when we signed Sancho, and there's been a lot of this happening every single time. United are more focused on players that are like for media, um, player that are not really they don't not like they are not good enough, but they are good enough in terms of media. They're not committed enough to the club, and that's why we found ourselves in this problem every time. Just look at Sancho transfer saga. Then we went after Sancho for a whole season that we didn't get him. Eventually, when we got him, and look at us now. We don't even know if the player is playing for Man United or we're trying to sell the guy. It's been back and forth about him. So let's leave Sancho for now. Let's focus on Gyökeres. Is he a world class striker? Not yet. Is he on the way to? Yes, it's promising. He has the ability. His goal scoring record is really good. But we have to understand he plays in Portuguese league. No matter how you want to spin it around, you still have to understand that this man play in Portuguese league. So when it comes to Premier League, it's a different ball game. I'm not saying he's not going to be successful in Premiership, but it's a different ball game. So we have to consider and make sure we tick all the boxes. In a situation like this, United, considering last season performance of being 15th or 16th in the league, which was awful, they have to make the right decision, every transfer player or in the transfer window, every player we're trying to get, we have to make the right decision, which is very, very important. So to me, pretty much, I don't think we should go after Gokeres. And here's my reason for it. Number one is not primarily proven. Yes, he have one or two good seasons in Sporting Lisbon. That doesn't deserve 100 million in this transfer window. No, considering Man City just signed Sheki for less than 40 million. So you have to understand that this game that we keep playing and buying players for a huge amount of money and we just expect them to like deliver overnight, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We have to be better. And the best way we have to go about it is that I feel like if Man United are still interested in Mbemo, which I think is a very good strike, is a very good winger. He plays as a striker once in a while, but a very good winger. And based on the formation of having two tens behind the striker, that would be a good addition. But for the striker, there are other options. There are other options that are primarily proven. We can bid for two players from Brentford, which is Mbioma and Wissa, which Wissa is primarily proven. Is it world class? No. Is he primarily proven? Yes. Can he get goals? Yes. Is he a player that's actually committed to playing football? Not about media stunts or anything. Is this a player that's actually committed to playing football? Yes. And is aggressive too. So you will get it because he's very intelligent striker. That's just one of it. Another striker that is primarily proven that I believe Man United can go after and is a big man up front. You can actually see his physicality and in the game, you can actually know that this guy can influence a game. He's dangerous. He's not world class striker, but he can actually influence a game. He can play between the little pocket spaces and get the two times involved in the game. He does that very well in Crystal Palace too, which is Mateta. Mateta is not world class, but like Mateta can always deliver. There are players that you need now in Man United that you need a player to deliver. You don't need a player for media stunts. This is football now. Now, this is not the aspect of the business aspect of football. This is the real football I'm talking about. We need players that are willing to get the goals. We need players that are willing to sacrifice. We need players that are willing to leave their sweat on the pitch. Those are the players that Man United actually need. Wisa, we can if you can get double deal for Wisa and Mbiemo or Mateta, go for those kind of players. We don't have a lot of time. Before you know it, it's the beginning of the season again. Sign the player that you need to sign. Let them train with the team for the preseason, and let's get ready for the new season. Let me know what you guys think about the transfer suggestion of Wisa and Mbiemo. I'll catch you on the next episode. I go by the name Angel Muda. Shout out.